Thank you guys for returning back to my Megaman 2 walkthrough. In last episode we covered Airman's stage and how to easily beat his stage. Don't forget to click the link in the bottom left on how to beat it. And also don't forget to subscribe and check out the other links for my Facebook, Twitter, and so on. Now we're going to cover Crashman stage, and I'm going to show you the easiest way to beat it. Hope to see you there. Okay, so here we are on Crashman stage. The first thing you want to do is get out your air shooter. This will make things a lot easier as you climb across these ladders, because you have these blue little spinning robot droids that will constantly spawn, and the air shooter is a great way to deal with them, and you'll see that in later episodes. Whenever I fight these enemies again, I keep on using the air shooter because it's one of the best weapons to use against them. So we have made our way up the ladders. It's time to switch back to our buster, and with these little helmet droids, you want to get a couple of shots in, get close so that they'll get shot, and then you're going to duck down so that you don't get hit yourself. So after you finish that, of course, go ahead and climb up this ladder, and now we've got the little spinning droids as well as a track that goes around the screen. Just get on the platform and take your time with this. The enemies will respawn after a short while, so just shoot them again if they get close. So we've got another track. The pattern is just slightly more complex. Just take your time. Don't worry about running out of the air shooter because you're going to get an opportunity to get plenty more later, so don't worry about that. Now we come up to the final track series here, which this one just takes a little bit of patience. Now I recommend switching back to the Mega Buster so that you can conserve your airman power up, but you can continue using it if you'd like. But the reason why I do it here is because with the pattern taking a lot longer to get across, you might have to shoot your weapon quite a few times before you get off the screen. Once you get to this point, you should be able to jump up to the ladder just fine. So after you finish climbing, we've got one robot to kill on this screen, and then we have to start climbing again. It does take quite a long time. We're actually going to scroll across this screen, and we've got this screen as well. Don't bother jumping across these platforms. They're pointless to jump across. Now up here, we've got one of the helmet droids. Just safely jump across this and then jump right back to kind of lure him, and then shoot him when you can. Now if you time it right, you can avoid getting hit there, but don't worry about it. Then we're going to go ahead and climb up the ladder and kill this little helmet droid. Go ahead and move across, grab the airman power up of course if you need it, and then climb up this ladder. Don't go up the first one, go up this one. And then once we get past here, you're just going to have to get hit by those birds. There's nothing we can do about it. But that's okay, because we're going to have an opportunity to grind soon. Now I'm going to transition onto this ladder, and you're going to see why in just a little bit. So go ahead and keep climbing up the ladder. Get hit by the birds, there's nothing you can really do about it, and keep moving on. That's why we didn't want to take the last ladder, because it would have been a trap and we would have had to just reverse our way back. Yes, there's some health, but it's not really worth the punishment. However, we do want to make a slight detour here. Get out your item 2 weapon that we got from the previous stage. Then make sure to use the item 2 correctly, line it up in a good position so you can get the E-tank and you can climb up this first ladder. So go ahead and make your way up the ladder, and because we took this path, we got a free 1-up. Just wait for these little pogo droids to stop jumping. Once you see that one disappear off the screen, it's safe to climb. There's never going to be more than 2 at a time, and if you get lucky like I did, you can grind some 1-ups here too. But the only reason why I want to grind here is because we want to get some health as well as replenish some of our airman weapon. These droids will constantly respawn if you need to replenish your items. But that's okay because we're now at the boss. Get out your airman shooter, and it's time to face Crashman. Now Crashman can be really tough without the air shooter. Now I don't exactly fight him the best here, but the best way to fight him is by what I call a shotgunning effect. Essentially get really close to airman, then shoot your air weapon. This will allow all 3 tornadoes to hit him, and it does the most damage. If you do it that way, then you're going to take him down in just 2 hits. Congratulations, we've successfully defeated both Airman and now Crashman. So now it's time to get our Crash Bomb weapon, which will be very handy in some various situations, although it is a tricky weapon to use. And if you are wanting to play along at home, here is the password for where we're at so far. I hope to see you guys in the next episode, so make sure to stay tuned to the Downphoenix show. Thank you for tuning in to the second part of my Mega Man 2 walkthrough. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you have any tips to share for this stage or any other stage, feel free to leave them in the comments below. But till then, Downphoenix out.